Hi, I'm Chancellor Agard, and we're live at the 2019 EW Comic-Con video studio presented by Toyota Corolla with the cast of Arrow. Welcome, guys.
What up?
So, obviously, there's no greater con than San Diego Comic-Con, and this is your final year here for the show. I guess my first question for you guys is, like, what will you miss most about coming here?
Bus rides. I like when you're like 800 feet from something, but you have to take a 40-minute trip to get there.
Yeah.
Easily.
In heels.
That's our bonding moment is on the bus when we have to take those 40-minute rides to go 300 feet.
I actually will miss the bus rides. They are our bonding moments.
Yeah, those are our moments.
I mean, for this final year, I mean, I guess, on the other hand, what are you guys most excited about for your panel today? I mean, are you guys looking forward to sort of seeing those fans for one last time, or...?
Yeah, I mean, Katie and I were here in 2012 in Ballroom 20, same spot that we are today. And I was at a panel yesterday, and a lot of people that were there to see our first panel are going to be there today. That's cool. That part of it's cool.
Well, I was going to ask you guys, I mean, what do you guys remember from that first year coming here, and how does that compare to now?
It's funny. We actually talk about this often because the first year we came, Steven's face was all over everybody's bag. You know, those giant bags they give away. And he was just walking down the street, and he was like, "Hey, that's me." Nobody, because the show hadn't aired yet, and people just, I think, looked at him like he was crazy.
I kept going, hey, it's a cool bag you got there. You go, get away from me.
So obviously it's a little different now, but
You
yeah.
definitely can't do that now.
Yeah.
No, I still do. It's just I do it with security.
I know you guys just started production like last week, right? How's the final season going so far and a week into it?
It's been really great. I mean, everybody, I feel like the first day, it's kind of like the first day in school, every day back, every season. But honestly, after the first day, you know, you're sort of back in it, in the swing of things, and it's good. It's good to be back.
And Steven, I know you posted photos from inside the Queen Mansion, which we haven't seen in several years. What was it like being back on that set?
Oh, no, I reposted a photo that someone posted.
Oh.
And I don't know where it's from or what you're talking about.
Okay, then. Copy that.
Next question.
Yeah. So we know that Oliver is sort of traveling the world to do what he has to do for the Monitor, but I'm curious, what are the rest of you up to while he's doing that this season?
Yeah, I think with Renee, I think we're gonna tease the idea of the beginning of his political aspirations and how he became mayor. So I think we'll be able to see some aspects of that. Also, I think we're gonna try and kind of outline a bit of a strain between him and Zoe, but that's as far as I could go.
Can't really get into details, but you know, just sort of Laurel coming into her own. I think it'll be really interesting, you know, what version of her this season we're gonna see. She's still getting into trouble, and you know, she's still got that sassiness to her.
Looking badass too. Looking badass.
Yeah, it's fun. It's been good.
Dinah is back to being captain at the SCPD, and I think she's trying to just kind of figure out where she falls in terms of the team and where the team falls without Oliver, and also just embracing being this version of the Canary that she found last season, where, you know, she doesn't necessarily have this cry anymore, but she's still coming into her own and still finding herself as like a hero. Yeah.
For John Diggle, I don't know. Is there any place Oliver Queen is that John Diggle isn't?
No, the entire first episode is based around the second act of The Notebook.
It is. It is.
I remember, David, when we spoke last year for your directorial debut, you said you were looking forward to getting back to those Oliver and Diggle scenes. I'm guessing, will we get some of that to get?
Yeah, you will in large doses. In large doses, if there's ever been a season, this is it.
And Katie, you mentioned how much the multiple versions of Laurel, or what version we'll get this season. But I mean, this character has evolved. You played, I guess, two different characters essentially on the show. What has that been like for you to go from playing sort of Laurel in the first 4 seasons to this new alternate universe Laurel? And
It's complicated. Look, the writers, they've written really, you know, incredible arc for me. But then also, you know, having Laurel's doppelganger, Black Siren, bringing me back that version, and then sort of, you know, it's sort of trying to find a balance of what version of Laurel I'm playing. Sometimes I get confused and I have to, you know, ask the writers and be like, wait, remind me what the dynamic is here. But, you know, once they tell me, and it just sort of clicks.
And with this final season, I mean, I guess, what are your hopes for this final season? I guess, what do you hope people take away from the show this year? And
I mean, we're just trying to lay it all out. The first 7 episodes leading into the crossover feel like we're playing our greatest hits, so to speak, and alluding to memorable moments in the series. I don't know. I really hope that people enjoy it. It's a different show than you've seen. The episodes, it's not as serialized as we've come to expect because we don't have as much time. I don't know. I just hope people enjoy the ride on the last season.
It feels like almost a tribute in a way, the entire season. And I think, you know, each episode I think is going to feel like a miniature movie.
Katie's getting ready to direct her first episode, by the way.
Yeah.
congratulations!
Thank you. I don't know if you were supposed to say that yet, but okay.
Katie's getting ready to direct her first episode.
Yes, I
Are we
am.
live?
I am so excited. Yes.
I guess, how did that come about? Has this been something you've been wanting to do for a while? Or?
Yeah, I actually, season 1, I shadowed an episode, and then, you know, throughout the years, I always have wanted to, and I just started, you know, shadowing more, and I recently did the Warner Brothers Directors Program, which was incredible. You know, it was this 2-month program, and it was just really awesome being around other people who want to be directors and, you know, collaboration and creative types, and it's going to be fun. I can't wait to direct all you.
I mean,
That's what it's going to be like.
and finally, I mean, for you guys, I mean, what will you take away from working on the show for so many years? What will be your fondest memory or thing you've learned during this time that you'll carry with you going forward?
Just connecting with this cast and just being able to play Renee and connect with each character. And especially for me, walking into something that already had a legacy, you know, something that was grown from the bottom and created an entire universe, an Arrowverse, you know, so that's pretty crazy and kind of cool just to kind of, you know, walk, you know, to kind of close the doors with, you know, and to be a part of. So I'm excited for that.
Awesome. Thank you guys for coming by today.
Thank you.
Everyone remember, Arrow premieres Tuesday, October 15th at 9 p.m. on the CW, and stay tuned to EW.com for more Comic-Con coverage.